Hello and welcome to the 2013 North Hennepin Area Chamber of Commerce Star Student Awards. My name is Dave Kaiser from Channel 12. I'll be your MC today, taking you through this wonderful morning and a chance to honor some students and parents from the North Hennepin area. The North Hennepin Area Chamber of Commerce serves the cities of Brooklyn Center, Brooklyn Park, Osseo, and Maple Grove, and obviously a number of schools in that area. So we're happy to have you here with us on this bright and early morning. We do encourage you, if you're interested in getting more food as the program goes on. I think there's still more back there, right, Karen? So please do enjoy that. We will have an opportunity to have all of the students up on stage today, and you will have this big X to stand on, so we try to make it as simple as possible. There's a new twist this year, which I'll tell you about in just a second. But before we get to that part of the program, we want to take a moment to tell you a little bit more about the people behind this program. And I'd like to introduce Narita Hughes, the Interim Director of Professional Training and Development here at North Hennepin Community College. She'll have the greeting from the college. Narita?
Well, good morning. Let's try this again. We did this last year. Good morning. Good morning. So welcome to North Hennepin Community College. As Dave had mentioned, my name is Narita Hughes. I'm the Director for Professional Training and Development, a fancy title of saying that I run the non-credit or continuing education division of the college. So a couple things about North Hennepin. One, I love our mission. It's engaging students and changing lives. And so first and foremost, congratulations to all of the students. And hopefully that North Hennepin may be your choice as you are looking at your educational journey. I just want to kind of end with a quote here because I love Nelson Mandela, may him rest in peace, but one of the quotes that he has, and I think is fitting for this, is education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. So take the bull by the horns and congratulations.
Thank you, Narita. As I mentioned, this event is sponsored by the North Hennepin Area Chamber of Commerce. How many students out there in the audience have heard of the North Hennepin Area Chamber of Commerce before this event? Just raise your hand if you had heard of it before this event. Okay, so Joe, your work is cut out for you. You have a little explaining to do. The Chamber obviously has been very involved in the community for a number of years, and it sees students as a very important part of the future of the area. So Joe Paquette is going to come up and tell you a little bit more about the Chamber of Commerce and how it does reach out into the Northwest area. Joe is with Primrose Schools of Champlain Park and Maple Grove and also the chair of the board of the North Hennepin Area Chamber. Joe?
Thank you, Dave. As Dave said, I'm Joe Paquette. I'm the chair of the board this year. The North Hennepin Area Chamber, our mission is essentially to build stronger communities, and we do that by supporting our businesses in the community and then reaching out beyond the businesses and working very close with the educators of our community as well. We work with the high schools, we work with the colleges in the area, and it's really about all the people that are sitting in this room, making sure that we have a strong community. And we do that through a couple different methods. We do have membership, businesses that are members, and we do advocate for those businesses. We advocate in the community. We advocate throughout the government. So we'll work with local government, state government. I actually serve on two committees that are very involved. One is the Business Education Partnership Committee, which is responsible for this event here. And everybody who's on the Business Education Partnership, if you could just raise your hand so everybody can see how many people are putting in the time. Most of them are all sitting around the back of the room. But this is the group that really helps put this together. The other committee I'm on is the Government Affairs Committee, and as a chamber, we want to be connected with our legislators here in the area to help advocate for business issues, but we do advocate for community issues as well. I do want to pass on my congratulations to all the students who have earned this prestigious award here from the chamber. It is our way of saying thanks to you as students for becoming our future and hopefully our future chamber members. So good luck with your futures. Thank you.
Thank you, Joe. And the chamber, again, is very involved in the community. So students, you'll see their name much more now that you understand a little bit about what it is. Now, you're probably wondering, how did this come about that you're here this morning, right? A few of the students probably think, who selected me? How does the process work that I end up as a STAR student? And again, I'll tell you a little bit more about the categories as we move through the program, because there's been some tweaking to the categories over the last few years to really recognize students that are doing some things that we think as a chamber are helping you become a great employee in the future. Career advancement, employment skills, volunteerism, important things that we see as employers that we want in employees. To explain a little bit more about what the Business Education Partnership Committee is and why you're here and how the process works, I'd like to introduce Denise Wojak. She is with Caterpillar Paving Products and is one of the co-chairs of the committee. Denise?
Good morning and welcome again. It's a cold morning today and I'm glad that all of you could still make it. As Dave said, my name's Denise Wojak. I work for Caterpillar Paving Products. I am the co-chair for our Business Education Committee. I work with John Salma of Herzing College. So we represent both the business side and the education side of the committee. I have only been serving my first year as the co-chair, so I appreciate all of your help today. Our subcommittee was formed in 1997 because we knew that educational institutions are quite different from the workplace, and community agencies, we wanted to create an opportunity to bring them together, serving the youth and the entire community. Thus, we formed the Business Education Partnership Committee. Our mission is to create a forum where business education and the local community connect as partners to build a common vision and provide resources that support and promote educational, economic, and civil leadership. The STAR Student event is just one of the many events promoted through the committee. Other events include scholarships, career shadowing, speakers, career fairs, and mock interviews. The STAR Student event acknowledges students' achievements and their efforts to become well-rounded individuals. Today, we recognize the accomplishments of many students who are juniors and seniors in high school for their STAR achievements in one or more of the following activities. Volunteer services, recognizing volunteerism in the school and within the community. Employment skills, recognizing students who are working successfully at their jobs. And career advancement, recognizing students' achievements and events in their future careers. Each year, I am amazed at the achievements of these students, and I'm sure that you will agree as you hear about their magnificent accomplishments. These students make our communities proud, and particularly their parents and extended families. Before introducing you to these students, I would like to ask the following individuals to stand and be recognized for their hard work in making this event happen. If you would please hold your applause until we've identified all of these people. First off, Bonnie just entered the room. Bonnie McIntyre is our Director of Operations and Events at the North Hennepin Area Chamber of Commerce. Our Career Center counseling staffs, Diane Alberg and Maggie Campbell from Park Center High School, Tiffany McGrath and Jennifer Hamill from Maple Grove High School, Michelle Masnek and Christy Voigt from Osseo High School, Jeff Lombardi from Brooklyn Center High School, and Kip Sackett at the Osseo Area Learning Center. We also thank Dave Kaiser as serving as our Master of Ceremonies and the Channel 12 staff for announcing today's events. I'd like to also thank our local college partners, North Hennepin Community College and Hennepin Technical College, and our local school district superintendents, administration, and school boards who support the work that we do in providing valuable experiences for your youth. Last but not least, I want to give a big thank you to all our sponsors. You'll find them on the back of your program, and they were on the PowerPoint today. We appreciate their support of this event. So now I'd like you to please join me in a round of applause to thank everyone who has worked to make this event possible today.
Thank you, Denise, and thanks for your leadership on the committee. We are looking forward to many, many more years of that. At this point, we're ready for the fun. Now, students, you're wondering how this is going to work and what you're in for this morning. Here's the logistics of how it works this morning. We're going to have you come up, and counselors, I'm just going to make sure I get the right side. They're going to come up on this side of the stage. Correct? All right, I was waiting for confirmation. So what we'll do is by category, we'll have you line up on this side of the stage, right behind here. You'll get a flower, you'll come up to the stage, and there is a big X on the floor. Your mission this morning, should you accept it, is to stand on the big X for about 30 seconds. And what we have is we have some wonderful paragraphs about all of you that came from either your teachers or from counselors or someone in the school who knows the great things that you do in school and outside of school. So we're going to read that off. So stay on the X as we read. Smile big because you're going to be on TV and everyone's taking pictures. It isn't that painful. And then when we're done, we'll just have you walk across the stage. They have a couple other items for you here. And even an item, I believe, for the parents, right? We have bumper stickers for the parent's car that you're a parent of a STAR student. So wear that proudly. You might want to wait till spring to put it on your car, but they are here, yes. And one other side note this year, something different that we haven't done in the past, is we hope this event this morning is a learning event for you as well. I know you're out of school for a little extra time here and you're thinking, okay, I'm out of learning for a few minutes. Well, we have a little learning to do because we again think this is very important to what you're doing as students, both inside and outside of school, that we hope that others learn from some of the stories today of other things you could do as a student, or maybe other students who aren't here or might be watching on television can learn of what it takes to be a student that's moving ahead to a possible career. So we're going to randomly come up on stage. We may pull you aside for a second after you stand on the X and ask you a further question or two about some of the things we hear in your story. So just be prepared for that. Won't be everyone, but we might pick a few just to find out a little bit more, again, because you have done some great things and we want to make sure people understand what you have done. Now that you're completely nervous, we would like the first category to come up. It is the career advancement category. If you would like to come to this side of the stage, right on the floor, Michelle and Diane will help you get in alphabetical order. Coming up on stage to read off the announcements is Ann Gallagher, producer and host with Channel 12, and to hand the awards is Ray Kirch, activities coordinator with Osseo Senior High. We introduce to you the career advancement students. Ann?
Thank you so much, Dave. This is always one of my favorite days of the year because it's just so inspirational to see what these students are doing, and it always kind of makes me think, I wish I could go back in time and redo my whole time over again, because it is really amazing how they are able to fit everything into a day, a week, a month, a year. So we will get started again. It's the career advancement category. And our first student from Maple Grove Senior High School, Casey Auti. Casey sees her future in filmmaking. She moved one step closer to making that career a reality when she attended the New York Film Academy. This 3-week digital film camp was the best decision she ever made in furthering her education. She met many amazing people and had multiple once-in-a-lifetime experiences. In addition, Casey is a member of Link Crew, NHS, and a captain for Maple Grove Senior High Varsity Soccer and Maple Brook Soccer. Congratulations, Casey. Anna Bushin, also Maple Grove Senior High School. Anna would like to be a pharmacist. She has always been intrigued by medicine, and she wanted a job that would give her more experience and exposure to that field. Anna works at Walgreens, and her supervisor states that Anna is punctual, dependable, and can be counted on to provide great customer service. She comes into work with a great attitude. In addition to working at Walgreens to advance her career, she also works as a nanny, plays tennis for Maple Grove, volunteers at her church, and has earned a 3.9 GPA. Anna will make a great pharmacist. Congratulations to you, Anna. Nicholas Holian from Osseo Senior High School. Nick is an enthusiastic and kind student who has logged over 100 hours of volunteer service with the Opportunities in Emergency Care program at Osseo Senior High. He took the year-long course last year and enjoyed himself and learned so much that he is currently an intern with the program. With his work through the OEC program, Nick has become a certified CPR instructor as well as a certified EMR. He also earned a third-place finish in the International Rescue Emergency Care Association in 2013. His OEC instructor calls him a positive team player with an infectious attitude. Congratulations, Nicholas.
And Nick, before we go later, he wins the first customer and find out a little bit more about Nick. Aren't you glad, Nick? He made sure we got the name right, so I figured I could come up and ask him a little bit more. Tell me a little bit about what a certified EMR is and what that allows you to do.
Well, it stands for Emergency Medical Responder, and it's kind of the first step to get your EMT, which are the people who work in ambulances, and it's kind of, it says I have a basic understanding of first aid skills, and I know CPR, and that if I do come upon a scene or something, that I can help out and be a first responder and help the scene.
Good person to have with us in the room this morning. Now tell me a little bit about the competition then. People might not know that there are competitions for this type of thing. Tell me a little bit about what that was like and what that means to you.
It was during this past summer. We drove out to Boise, Idaho. That was for about a week, and it's a pretty fun competition. A bunch of paramedics come out. There's a youth competition and then an adult competition. I was in the youth competition. And while you're there, you also learn there's different events you do, and you're on a team of 3, and you do 6 different scenarios, and each scenario is kind of a different one. There's gunshot ones, there's heart attack ones, concussion ones, and you just pretty much test your skills, and then you have 2 or 3 judges at the scene that are also paramedics or higher that kind of go over it and look at it and judge it just like any other competition.
Fantastic. Did you know that was happening in your area high schools? And Nick, congratulations. Well, let's just head off the stage there. Another great example of things that students are doing in our area high schools. Ann?
Thanks a lot, Dave. Good behind-the-scenes information about that, too. Tashura Holmes is up next, Brooklyn Center High School. Tashura is a senior at Brooklyn Center High School. She's a student that is extremely focused on advancing her career. Since she started the recruitment phase of Genesis Works, she has been committed about joining the STEM sector as a woman of color. She resembles career advancements because she takes every opportunity available to her to make sure she gets exposed to this career path before she starts college. For example, she responds with great customer service and efficiency at the service desk at Hennepin County Medical Center, so health professionals are able to complete their jobs with ease and the technology they need. Additionally, she's taking advantage of scholarships like the Women in IT and field trips to IT-focused college campuses to make sure that she is also exposed and makes the best decisions for her future. Congratulations to Shura. David Jednak from Osseo Senior High School. David is a remarkable young man with thoughtful optimism and keen intelligence who consistently proves himself to be worthy of great responsibility and trust. His accomplishments in scouting include senior patrol leader directing ceremonies, training new scouts in camping and providing leadership during wilderness trips, As an active student participant in the Maple Grove Rotary, David attended various leadership and business camps in addition to planting a garden by the school's entrance. David's advanced placement social studies teacher calls him an incredibly honest, respectful, friendly, and talented student. Congratulations, David. Nancy Lira Hernandez from Osseo Senior High School. Nancy is an intern with the Opportunities in Emergency Care program at Osseo Senior High School, who has found her passion for helping and caring for children through her work. Her career goal is to become a neonatal nurse. Through the OEC program, Nancy has volunteered over 100 hours at local running events and teaching CPR. She has work experience through her high school years in both the fast food and clothing industries. One of Nancy's teachers calls her self-confident and motivated, knowing she will do what she needs to do to reach her goals. Congratulations, Nancy. Jia Ya Yang from Park Center Senior High School. Jia Ya is a senior at Park Center and is working at Target Corporation as a client support specialist. Before she was hired by Target, she spent 150 hours going through the Genesis Works training program, which consisted of IT and professional skills training required to be successful in the workplace. Her Genesis Works program director says Jia Ya is very determined to succeed. At Target's call center, she's known as practical and uses logical steps to solve client issues. She has been on an A honor roll since the 7th grade, a member of the sophomore and junior cabinets, and a guidance to personal success leader during the 9th grade. She plans to continue working at Target Corporation throughout her senior year of high school until she goes off to college in the fall. And she plans to major in computer engineering or criminology and would like to attend Rochester Institute of Technology. Congratulations, Jia Ya.
Jaya, we're going to have you stop for I can't let you escape. She was waiting for this moment, weren't you? Aren't you excited about this opportunity? Congratulations. First, tell us a little bit about working while you're in high school. I think a lot of the parents and people watching might wonder, how can you balance that? Tell us how that works for you to be able to work and be at school and do all the other activities.
Okay, well, I'm a PSEO student, so I'm only at Park Center for the first 2 hours of the day, and then I have a night class on Monday from 6 to 9:30 here at North Hennepin, and I take a class here Tuesday and Thursday from 11 to 12:15. So I actually have a lot of time in between to balance my homework and family time. So, and then after that, I work from 1 to 5. So it's not that long. It's 4 hours. I work 5 days a week, and I don't know, it's not that difficult to balance, but I have time, and I just try to manage it.
They make it sound so easy, don't they? Tell me a little bit about how you got into Target and why you decided as a high school student to take that step and what you thought it may help you with in the future.
Okay, well, I learned about Genesis Works probably in March of last year, and I thought it was a really great opportunity. It was, well, what they do, they're a nonprofit organization for IT, and I really wanted to explore my options, and I thought IT would be a great option, so I decided to apply for Genesis Works. I went to the interview. I was scared. I had to wait and everything, and
More scared than you are today? Okay, just checking.
and the waiting process, and then I got accepted to Genesis Works. I went to their 7-week training program during the summer, sacrificed my summer for that, but it's okay. And then I was placed in an internship at the Target Corporation, which is definitely just really amazing. Everybody there is so supportive and really helpful, and it's really great.
All right, we look forward to great things from you. Thank you very much, and congratulations.
Thank you so much. I'll toss it back to you, Dave. Some real inspiring students, and can't wait to see what they do in the next 5-10 years.
Thank you very much, Ann. And the next group, you won't know when I stand up to come up and get you because I'm going to be standing here as well. Our next group is employment skills, and if we could have those students step forward and head to this side of the room. we'll take an opportunity to read a little bit about you and recognize you. While we have a second here, I just want to mention that the program is being taped by Channel 12 and will be replayed. If you look at the front of your program down in the blue, you'll see the replay times. And certainly, parents, if you want copies of the program, we can assist you with that. Helping us on the stage with some of the awards is Ron Zelfi. He is the activities coordinator for Maple Grove Senior High. Thank you very much, Ron. Our first student in the employment skills category is Nathaniel Akuet, and I don't believe Nathaniel is here. He is from Park Center Senior High School, but we'll tell you a little bit about his work. He's a junior at Park Center Senior High, a member of College Possible. This is an organization for low-income students to assist them with ACT preparation, the college admission process, and the success in the classroom through an intensive curriculum and coaching and support. Nathaniel is very proud that he has progressed through this ELL classes and is now in English 11. His English teacher is impressed with his determination and is even more impressed that he is an English language learner with such motivation. She is also impressed with his maturity, ambition, generosity, and friendliness. Nathaniel is working very hard to do well in school as well as help his single mother with duties at home. Nathaniel strives to attend the University of Minnesota and major in architecture or criminal justice. Congratulations to Nathaniel. Minchi Don Lee, Park Center Senior High, a senior at Park Center Senior High, is proud to be able to work 4 to 6 hours after school each day as a machine operator at Japs Olson in St. Louis Park, Minnesota. He feels he has found his passion and loves his work. His teacher sees the same passion every day at school in his work ethic, his ability to get things done, displaying his best effort in everything he does, contributing as a team player, and most importantly, his ability to be on time are only a few of his wonderful talents. She said, "I am very lucky to have been Min Chi's teacher and thrilled to have taught him, this inspiring lifelong learner who continues to contribute to our community." Min Chi, I'm going to ask you a few questions. Let me change microphones here. Tell me a little bit about your work and why work is an important part of your life right now as a high school student. What do you do? Why is it important?
I think it's because it's like it's work hard, they pay off, you know, like, yeah.
Tell me a little bit about the importance of being on time. I know that was one of the things we read in the script. What advice would you give to all of us, even adults, about that time, about being on time?
Being on time is important because I'm so nervous.
That's okay. I'm nervous too up here, but that's all right. We just hide it a lot. So being on time is important. Do you have other students that you might know that aren't on time?
Oh, my friends, Vietnamese.
Not your friends, just other students in general. And again, why does it make a difference? Why do you strive to be on time? Because you could just as well as other people not be on time. Why do you strive to be on time?
Because I want to be a good student, you know.
Okay. And show up on time. Very good. Congratulations to Min Chi. We'll have you step right over here. A variety of positions from cart attendant to cashier to sales floor. One of Noah's teachers describes him as one of the most honest, hardworking, and motivated students. Noah plays hockey and baseball and serves as an office aide for school. Noah plans on majoring in business or marketing at college. Congratulations, Noah Lindgren. Congratulations. Martina Luna Martinez, Brooklyn Center Senior High School. Martina, senior at Brooklyn Center Senior High, is a student already well on his way to achieving career success. Martina is currently a Genesis Works intern. You're going to pick up on that a few times through the program. That is a great program. He is an intern contracted to work at Target Corporation, where he works in the information technology on the enterprise services team. Martine's Target supervisor describes him as a good listener who takes feedback well, who also is a leader among the other interns at Target. Martine is learning to code with the hopes of writing test cases to help launch new programs for Target in the upcoming year. Martine has submitted applications to 5 four-year colleges in Minnesota. They will all be very lucky to have him, with hopes of pursuing information technology in college. Congratulations, Martine. Doesn't this guy look like he wants to be interviewed a little bit further? Ryan Lynch from Osseo Senior High. You're going to like Ryan's story. Ryan is a dedicated and conscientious student at Osseo Senior High, and he needs to be because he owns his own business. He takes a full load of high school courses, participates in extracurricular activities, and has owned his own lawn care and snow removal business for 2 years. Ryan knows what it means to be responsible to others and to himself as his business. At his business, he owns trucks, trailers, equipment, and has doubled his customers that he had just a year ago. He takes pride in a job well done, earning new customers regularly throughout word of mouth and throughout advertising. Ryan's business teacher says he is kind, he has integrity, he is generous, and he has an outgoing personality. Congratulations, Ryan. Stay right there, Ryan. You can't escape. With the snow we've had outside, how has life been the last week or so for you and your work?
Oh, it's been better. I mean, I like snow every day. I can take snow every day. That's not a problem with me. I know you guys all don't like it, but I'm one of the few that likes it when it snows. The first snow of the year, I go actually after 2 inches, so I've only been out really once. I did a few yesterday after the inch and a half that we had here. But yeah.
He knows all the details about the snow. See, I don't know how much there's been, but I know it's been rough. Is it tough when it snows like this time of the year and you get that icy cold mix, whatever it is, and we can't get it off the streets? How are you going to help us with that?
Yeah, I mean, it gets difficult, especially when people start driving all over their driveways. I mean, it just takes up a lot of time, and time is money. And so, I mean, time is everything, too. So, I mean, when you're trying to get people out and their driveways cleared off so they can get to work, I mean, that's one of the biggest things. And that's a little harder when it's wet and it's slushy.
Businessman at heart here. Time is money, correct? Tell me a little bit about business. Why did you start your own business, and how has that helped you already?
I mean, I love working. Getting into lawn care as a little kid, I always pushed my mower behind my dad and just followed him around. And I just started doing my neighbor's lawns when I was real little, and I did like 4 or 5, and then I did those for free, and it just kind of grew on. And I mean, I like being my own boss. You know, I don't like someone telling me really what to do all the time. So I mean, I like to make my own decisions, and like the thing is like I can like set my own schedule too. I mean, that's the one thing with the snow is I have to go when it snows. So I mean, sometimes I do miss a little school, but I just gotta make up for it going in the morning. But I like to make my own schedule, and I mean, I can kind of like judge myself. If I need to make more money, I can just push myself, motivate myself, and go out and pick up more business.
Right. Not only good advice for the kids, but also good advice for us as adults. Thank you very much. Congratulations, Ryan. He'll have his card at the back table in case you need to get your driveway plowed later. Marissa Scarborough from Park Center Senior High. Marissa has worked very hard to develop work skills through the community-based vocational assessment and training program. She has had 2 year-long volunteer positions where she learned how to be a good team player and a reliable and responsible volunteer. Marissa was able to interact effectively with her peers as well as adults during this service. During her sophomore year at Park Center, she volunteered at Ark Value Village, where she processed donations and assisted other volunteers. During her junior year, she volunteered at Palmer Lake Elementary in the Media Center, where she checked in books, organized materials, and assisted the students. Because of her hard work, great communication skills, problem solving, and critical thinking, she was hired to work at McDonald's 3 mornings a week during her senior year. Marissa would like to work with children in the future. She's moving on to the Transition Center next year. Congratulations, Marissa. Pazong Thor from Park Center Senior High School. Not here. All right, we will tell you about her. She worked at the farmer's market for Jerry, Rome, and Chuck as a sales associate and customer service representative since 2010. She is a sales associate for Marshall's as well as greeting customers and addressing their needs. She has volunteered at the Media Center, where she is an aide. She helps staff there with checking out books to students and shelving and organizing books. She is also a member of the College Possible program, so very, very involved. This is an organization, again, for low-income students to assist them with their ACT preparation and college admission. She is also a member of the Link Crew at Park Center, where she gains leadership and communication skills through working with her peers and welcoming students to Park Center Senior High. She is considering Concordia or St. Kate's University and a major in nursing or law. Congratulations to Pazong Thor. Carmen Cho from Maple Grove Senior High. If you need help in math, all right, raise your hands. Who doesn't need help in math? Okay, Carmen is your girl. Carmen has worked at the Kuman Math and Reading Learning Center since she was 14 years old. Carmen is a math assistant and helps students with fractions to trigonometry. Oh boy. Carmen reflects about her employment and says she has learned throughout the years the importance of good education and the impact it can have on one's life. Carmen has played the violin and orchestra for 6 years as a peer tutor and a member of the National Honor Society. She does not have a specific career plan yet, but she knows that math and science will be part of her future. Congratulations to Carmen. And the last recipient in this category is Alban Wojnarowski from Osseo Area Learning Center. Let me tell you a little bit about his story. Alban has been a student at the Osseo Area Learning Center for about 3 months. Previous to that, he attended Maple Grove Senior High. As his college and career readiness instructor and work coordinator, Kip Sackett, who's here in the room, says that he has been privileged to work alongside Alban in the classroom and monitor his success on the job. Alban has really developed strong leadership and teamwork skills through his job and school. He is very polite, courteous, welcoming, and caring. While in high school, Alban has played football and volunteered at his school's library, has worked at the Rodizio Grill in Maple Grove for about 7 months, and had already received a promotion and a raise. He has moved from a host to the meat cutter, which is a very important job if you've been there, to gaucho in training. He is the youngest employee at Rodizio. His manager, Andy Snell, says that he has nothing but great things to say about Alban. He is a very good worker with an A+ attitude, willing to come in extra hours, is responsible, and doing just a great job. Is intellectual, dedicated, and ambitious. There is no doubt that Alban will be an extremely successful student and worker based on his work ethic and personality. Congratulations to Alban from Osseo Area Learning Center. And our final category for the morning, and our biggest category, is volunteerism. And you're going to hear some great stories about students that are doing some things inside and outside of their school. Students, if you would please stand up and head to this side of the stage. Michelle will help get you ready. Joining us to present some of the materials in this category is Robert Carpentier, the activities coordinator for Park Center Senior High, and reading the names is John Jacobson, our sports director at Channel 12. John?
Thank you, Dave, and for everyone that's able to attend today, and thank you to all these students out early this morning before school to be able to come, and great to see so many involved in volunteerism within their school and within the community. I think we have everybody, so we will get started with Michael Antolak from Park Center High School. Michael has volunteered about 475 hours at St. Gerard's Church, Brooklyn's Youth Council, Boy Scout Troop 3542, and Three Rivers Park District at Eastman Nature Center. Michael is an International Baccalaureate Diploma candidate at Park Center. He is captain of the mock trial team, a member of the tennis team, and played the title role of Conrad Birdie in Park Center's production of Bye Bye Birdie. Michael is also a member of the executive team of the Brooklyn's Youth Council and an Eagle Scout candidate. He plays guitar and designed, programmed, and created his own portfolio website. He hopes to find a future in the product design or digital design field. He's undecided as to his choice of college at this time. Congratulations, Michael Antolak. Toyosi Arobokin. Toyosi is an extraordinarily talented individual, shining in academics and leadership at Osseo Senior High. She is the Vice President of the National Honor Society, Secretary of Student Senate, and Captain of the speech team and fall musical in dance. She has worked as a summer camp counselor for the city of Brooklyn Park and has volunteered over 200 hours at the Maple Grove Library and Living Word Christian Center during her years at Osseo. Last year, Toyosi was chosen as the girls' state delegate from Osseo, where she was elected Secretary of State. Her dream is to be a psychiatrist specializing in pediatrics or as a college professor in the cognitive sciences. Congratulations, Ola Toyosi Arobokin from Osseo.
Toyosi, we're going to have you stand there for a second. Tell us a little bit more about Girls State and your involvement there as a delegate. What was that? What do you do, and what do you learn in that experience?
So it's basically like a 1-week learning camp where they select one boy and one girl from each high school in the state of Minnesota. And it's for a week during the summer. The Girls State took place at Bethel University. And we basically went there and we learned about the government, like the different categories in it, how parties work, different platforms, caucuses. And then throughout it, you do elections in the city, county, and then state level. So basically you run and campaign, and then you do elections and campaign speeches, basically like the way we do elections here, and then everyone votes. And I had the honor of being Secretary of State. So
Congratulations to you. What have you learned about government from that? And is there any advice you can give to us about our government locally or on a bigger level from what you've learned?
I learned that it can be really frustrating trying to work with people and like come up with one common idea from like a bunch of opinions. But I learned that teamwork is very important, and not only voicing your ideas but also listening to others and trying to blend them together.
Final question. Tell me a little bit about your career goals. You have some large goals.
Yeah. So when I go to college next year, I hope to maybe major in neuroscience, and then after that, attend grad school and hopefully become either a psychiatrist working with children or else go on and teach at the collegiate level.
Very good. Congratulations to you. Outstanding student again in the Northwest area. John?
Ruth Atinda, Osseo Senior High. Ruth is one of the most polite, thoughtful, and caring students at Osseo. She is a natural leader and leads from the herd. As a member of the Opportunities and Emergency Care Program, Ruth is CPR and EMR certified and will be certified as an emergency medical technician by the end of the school year. Ruth has volunteered with the OEC program at multiple Twin Cities marathon events and as a junior high CPR instructor. Ruth plans on attending college in Minnesota after graduation with the final goal of being a neurosurgeon. Congratulations, Ruth Atinda. Muhammad Adil Khalid Chaudhry. Muhammad, a senior exchange student from Pakistan attending Park Center Senior High, has volunteered many hours through the Salvation Army, Feed My Starving Children, Sharing and Caring Hands, and the local Brooklyn Center Halloween party. He is very motivated and determined to learn new things and think outside the box. According to him, politeness and sincerity are the keys to success. He is a youth ambassador from Pakistan who traveled over 7,000 miles to come to the U.S. to promote cultural harmony among the two countries. His ELL teacher said, "The minute Muhammad walked into the classroom, she knew he was the ultimate perfect student." He brings a rich experience with in-depth knowledge about history. Muhammad will continue volunteering throughout the school year because he knows that taking the time to volunteer in the community makes a huge difference in the lives of people. Muhammad plans to attend King Edward Medical College in Pakistan and become a surgeon. Congratulations, Muhammad Adil Khalid Chaudhry.
Muhammad, I'm going to have you stay there for just a second. If you travel 7,000 miles to come to the Star Student Awards, you get to be asked a few extra questions. Tell me a little bit about your experience in high school in America. What has it been like? What do you observe?
Well, high school will be, you can say, the highlight of my exchange experience, because my high school has given me so wonderful opportunities about like everything, to sports, to curriculum, to extracurricular activities. I am on ski team, and this is my first snow ever. So I was really, really cold from like 2 weeks before. But like through my subjects, I have been doing web designing this trimester, which is really a fun subject for me. And then school is like highlight for my exchange experience.
All right, and obviously you've been in school quite a bit, but you've been volunteering quite a bit. Where did that idea to volunteer come from, and why is that something you feel is important?
Right. Well, being an exchange student, I was actually required to do some volunteer work, but I actually passed that limit, and then I am determined to do more, because that's the one really good way to meet other people, to tell them about your stories and ask them their stories, and you get to make friends in this way. So that's really good way.
Well, congratulations to you. Best of luck, Mohammed. Thank you very much.
Thomas Dickovich, Osseo Senior High. Thomas is a well-rounded person. He strives for excellence in the classroom and on the athletic field, but also volunteers for his church to provide outreach through mission trips. Most recently, he traveled to Chicago, where he witnessed many hardships and settled on the goal of impacting as many lives as he could while he was there. His passion is to work with children, to see the joy on their faces when they feel appreciated and important. He feels obligated to serve through volunteer work to help his community and make a difference in the lives of others. Congratulations, Thomas Dickovich, Osseo. Jennifer Erickson, Brooklyn Center High School. Jennifer is a leader in her school and community who leads by example and strives for excellence in every aspect of her daily life. She is involved in the National Honor Society, choir, vocal jazz, yearbook, and softball at Brooklyn Center High School. Jennifer has been a leader for respect and kindness retreats held at BCHS, led by Youth Frontiers. In addition, she volunteers at St. Alphonsus Catholic Church as a vacation Bible school leader and is a member of SALT, that's St. Al's leadership team. She is employed as a server at Earl Brown Terrace. Jennifer plans to go to a 4-year college and major in the health field. Congratulations, Jennifer Erickson. Tasha Fay, Osseo. Tasha is a bright star at Osseo Senior High. As a student with multiple disabilities, she has had to work hard during the past 3 years to master job readiness skills, increase her employability, and learn to be flexible. She has volunteered over 800 hours of time to learn job skills, and the time has truly paid off. Her work ethic and job skills have progressed to the level expected for community-based employment, and she has been hired at Devani's Restaurant. Tasha is involved at Osseo Senior as a member of the Junior Class Committee, Student Ambassador Program, Prom Committee, and Homecoming Committee. She's a 3-sport athlete in adapted athletics, a team captain for all 3 sports, has earned 12 varsity letters, and has been selected all-conference 8 times. Congratulations, Tasha Fay. Bailey Frizzell, Maple Grove High School. Bailey has dedicated a majority of her time to volunteering and to serve and benefit local, national, and global communities. Bailey has volunteered well over 200 hours to the Maple Grove Hospital, Minnesota National Guard Youth Camp, Crosswinds United Methodist and Lord of Life churches, Feed My Starving Children, and a mission trip to Heart Butte, Montana. The volunteer coordinator at Maple Grove Hospital states, Bailey is a ray of light and has such a positive attitude and exudes kindness. She is a member of Link Crew, NHS, and participates in track and field for Maple Grove High School. Congratulations, Bailey Frizzell. Hannah Hempy, Maple Grove. Hannah is all about helping people. She says, what may seem to you as a small commitment makes a big impact on others. Her impact can be seen locally with her volunteer work at Lord of Life Church and Leo's Club at Maple Grove Senior High School, and nationally by 2 separate mission trips to Missouri and Louisiana. Hannah participates in cross-country, Nordic skiing, track and field, and is a member of Link Crew, NHS, Fellowship of Christian Athletes, and the Leos Club. Hannah plans to pursue a major in history and secondary education to become a teacher. Congratulations, Hannah Hempy.
Hannah, I'll have you. She thought she got away.
Off the stage, Dave.
How are you this morning, Hannah? Enjoying this morning? Tell us a little bit about your statement there. You said what seems to you as small commitment makes a big impact on others. Tell us what that means to you.
Well, for me, I actually learned that at one of my mission trips to Louisiana. It was a youth gathering for like ELCA, and the big statement of it was the small differences add up to a big difference. So, and for me, like that's just been how I decided to live life and how I go out into the community. So like that's why it's just important to me, because you then are personal for everyone and make a lasting impact in their life.
Tell me a little bit more about the mission trips. Now, people again think of a lot of volunteer work in the community and maybe some things volunteering at school, but you have taken the step to volunteer at church and through mission trips. What have you learned there that might help you as you move on in life?
Well, one of my favorite experiences was at a homeless shelter in Missouri. And we're just sitting there talking with a lady, and we got to make a lot of personal connections with her, and you could tell like this made her day. And that kind of just shows that the small impacts add up into a big thing. So.
Thank you for doing that. Congratulations, Hannah.
Kai Hui, Park Center High School. Kai, a senior at Park Center Senior High, was recently awarded the Presidential Volunteer Service Award for his volunteering efforts. He has volunteered over 358 hours with the Office of Pediatric Research and Advocacy at Hennepin County Medical Center, as well as many hours at Park Center for many teachers. His supervisor at HCMC describes Kai as a very conscientious and capable volunteer who has tremendous leadership skills, maturity, and commitment. She also said he believes that no job, being copying, unloading cans of food, or enlisting families into a summer food program, is too small or insignificant for his personal to-do list. In addition, he has that work ethic and capability to be a success at whatever he chooses to do. Should Kai decide to make healthcare his career choice, he will be outstanding. Kai plans to attend the University of Minnesota and major in pre-med. Congratulations, Kai Hui. Tu Tui Tai Win, Park Center. Tu, a Park Center senior, has only been in this country for 3 years and has shown her motivation and hard work to succeed here. Tu is a hard worker who is highly motivated and dedicated to her education. She maintains an honor roll GPA and has exceptional abilities to exceed the basic standards. She has volunteered numerous hours at the Brooklyn Park Library, Palmer Lake Elementary, Brooklyn Junior High, and Feed My Starving Children. Along with her volunteering, she is a crew worker for McDonald's, where she is a cashier. She takes pride in maintaining her work area and providing great customer service. She wants to be a dental hygienist or a certified public accountant and attend the University of Minnesota, Twin Cities. Congratulations, Tu Tui Tai Win. Alexi Peterson, Park Center. Alexi, a senior at Park Center, is highly motivated with a great passion in cross-country, softball, and senior class cabinet, where she is a captain or a president in all three. She has volunteered over 150 hours for many teachers at Park Center and Woodland Elementary. She has spent many hours volunteering at Elm Creek Church as well during the summer and the Vacation Bible School program. She is a member of NHS as well. She's a member of the math team and participated in the yearly musical since 9th grade. She is an intelligent young woman who is a very hard worker and strives to be the very best she can be. She wants to be a registered nurse but is undecided as to where she will go to school, but has applied to 9 universities, including Wisconsin, Loyola, Luther, and Marquette. Congratulations, Alexi Peterson. Before Austin comes up, I'm going to read you about Vika Potter of Osseo Area Learning Center, who's not with us today. Vika has been a student at the Osseo Area Learning Center for about 2 years. She has been an active volunteer in the school's student announcement team, student leadership team, and has volunteered at Feed My Starving Children, Avon, the Ronald McDonald House, and more. She has shown a tremendous amount of growth in the way she presents herself and in her self-esteem. She has done this while going to school full-time and working at Burger King, where she's been for more than a year, and was recently asked to become an assistant manager. Vike has been through a lot of challenges in her life, but remains focused on her goals. She tries to fight her shyness and get involved in more school activities. She says that going to the OALC has taught her to get out of her shell to do more things. She is very polite and courteous, welcoming and caring. She works hard and takes pride in her efforts, her school, and her accomplishments. Congratulations to Vika Potter. Now, Austin, don't go anywhere yet. We got to talk about you, young man. Austin Rojas. Yeah, that's all right. Osseo High School. Austin participates in a variety of volunteer activities each week through the DCD program at Osseo Senior as a way to learn important work readiness skills and job-specific tasks. He has logged over 1,300 hours volunteering in the cafeteria, recycling, filling bird feeders, cleaning, and marking equipment for the athletic department. Austin's work ethic has undergone an amazing transformation through volunteering. He participates in the adapted athletics programs as a 3-sport athlete and has earned many varsity letters. When asked to name the most important things he has learned about helping others, he stated, "Work your hardest, do your best, and be happy at work." That's good advice. Congratulations, Austin Rojas. Caitlin Ruth, Park Center Senior High. Caitlin, a senior at Park Center High School, has volunteered over 150 hours as a student aide for many teachers at Park Center. She has also volunteered at Woodland Elementary, Feed My Starving Children, and Vacation Bible School at Elm Creek Community Church. She's involved in many activities in school, such as NHS, the musical, and served as captain of the cross-country team during her junior year of high school, and maintains a high GPA. As captain of the cross-country team, she was motivated to be the best leader she could be. She is employed for 15 hours a week at Holiday Inn and Suites as a weekend water park attendant since March of 2013. Caitlin plans to attend the University of Minnesota and get a nursing degree and later receive her master's to become a nurse anesthetist. Congratulations, Caitlin Ruth. Tiffany Slater, Osseo High School. Tiffany is a strong and determined young woman. She has participated in Taekwondo over the past 4 years, where she has grown as a person, martial artist, and a leader. As a volunteer instructor with over 200 hours of experience, she often takes full control of up to 30 students and is fully capable of running classes from small kids to adult black belts. She is on her way to becoming a fully certified Taekwondo instructor in 2014. Tiffany has achieved her 2nd degree black belt and is in training for her 3rd degree. Congratulations, Tiffany Slater. Taria Teckham, Osseo High School. Taria is a senior at Osseo and a very busy young lady. She is involved in the Opportunities and Emergency Care Program and has volunteered many hours as part of the leadership team at her church. She volunteers because she loves the feeling that volunteering gives her, and she enjoys the reaction it brings from other people, usually smiles on their faces. The Youth Young Adult Ministry Coordinator at the Catholic Church of St. Alphonsus calls Taria extremely intelligent, full of integrity, and having a good spirit. Taria's career goal is to become a registered nurse in the military. She plans to attend the College of St. Benedict or St. Scholastica next year. Congratulations, Taria Teckham. Olivia Trudeau, Maple Grove High School. Olivia understands the importance of volunteering. She has devoted numerous hours as a counselor at the Juliet Low Camp for girls with disabilities the past 2 summers. She volunteers for the Special Olympics, the Peer Tutor Chair, and the Action for Reaction Chair at Maple Grove Senior High. Olivia will attend the University of Minnesota Twin Cities next fall and study genetics. Her volunteer work with people with disabilities and addiction prevention helped lead her into this career path. Olivia has also been a Girl Scout for over 13 years. She is a member of NHS and a student ambassador at Maple Grove Senior High. Congratulations, Olivia Trudeau.
Olivia, stay there for just a second. You're the last student, so we can't let you get away. I'm interested a little bit in what John just read. What came first, your interest in helping those with disabilities, or that thought as a career choice, or did the interest turn into the career choice? How did that work out?
I'd have to say it started with my passion for camp. I've always just loved going to camp, either as a camper or working as a day camp counselor. And then when I had the opportunity to go to Missouri to work at the Juliet Low Camp, it was something I knew I wanted to do. I knew it would be a big time commitment and a lot of responsibility, but camp is something that I just love so much that I want everyone to be able to have that experience. And then working through that in Action for Reaction, which is the chemical prevention group at my school, I've just seen how different people turn out different ways, and I'm interested in studying that.
And what is the next step for you? Where do you take this career?
Well, after I study genetics at the U of M, I either want to go into research and learn more about genetics and how cells work and all that good stuff, or I'd like to one day work for NASA and study the effects of microgravity on the body and see if that affects gene expression in any way.
Isn't that what we all wonder every morning, right? Congratulations, you. Best of luck in that, Olivia. Thanks, John. Well, hopefully you have learned a little bit, as I have this morning, some outstanding students from the area in career advancement, volunteerism, and employment skills. It is a pleasure for us to come every year and see what great work the students are doing. And again, hopefully it puts a thought in the back of the head for all those that are here or watching that there are some great things you can do as a high school student inside and outside of school that will launch a fantastic career and benefit us all. Final comments, just want to thank those involved, Narita, and thank you to the staff here at North Hennepin Community College for helping us out with this beautiful facility. For all of the student counselors, you do a great job. Let's give them another hand because they do a lot of work behind the scenes. And again, to the Business Ed Committee, a lot of people that put in a lot of time to make this program work. Also, later in the year, there is a scholarship program that the committee is involved with. So, students and parents, if you're interested in possibly applying for a scholarship, that is something that you can do through the North Hennepin Chamber of Commerce. So, hope you take that opportunity. Thank you again for coming. Have a wonderful day.